Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're interested in seeing how I was able to decorate my fireplace winter edition, then of course just stay tuned. So I'm just going to be using like these holly berries, and this is going to be the main accent piece really. I do have a Santa that I probably will be using, but for the most part I'm just going to keep it simple. This is the plan for now, and I may or may not omit some things. It kind of just depends on how it looks. Honestly, I'm not totally sure how this is going to look once it's done, or really what I'm even doing, but if you are interested in watching, then of course just stay tuned. Obviously, the first thing that I'm gonna have to do is take all this stuff down. So basically what I'm gonna do is just take everything down and put it into my box. That way I can store it nicely for next year. So I'm actually just gonna be reusing these lights that I pulled. I have 2 of these up now. Kind of nice that I can reuse some of these things and not have to buy so much stuff. At least I can reuse the lights. Basically everything else is just gonna be taken down. My Christmas tree is white. It's like a white icy blue kind of a theme going on, and I kind of want to keep that theme going. I really just have like white. It's like a very, very pale icy blue and silver glitter. Silvery Christmas stocking, iridescent tinsel, and that silver tinsel, white and blue snowflake Christmas lights with holly berry, and it's frosted. I don't know if you can tell, it's also glittered. So it is really pretty. Alright guys, so as you can tell, I pretty much just finished putting up all of that red holly berry. So what I'm going to do now is kind of just like pull out the individual branches and kind of prop it a little bit. So that's going to be step 2. I can definitely tell that this side is a little more sparse than the side that's closest to me that I'm standing in front of for whatever reason. So good thing I actually purchased a couple of these from the dollar store. So I'm just gonna like place it down in the areas that look a little more sparse, and that hopefully should fill it up a little bit so that the 2 sides are more even. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm taking my silver tinsel. I actually use this technique on my tree, so if you're not familiar with it, pay attention. So basically what you'll do is you'll cut the tinsel into like really small 1 to 2 inch pieces, and then you can kind of just scatter it throughout, and it is enough to catch the eye a little bit. It's enough to reflect off of some lights. It's a really great technique. I prefer actually doing this, cutting up a different kind of tinsel and kind of scattering it throughout, as opposed to just placing the whole tinsel on like this all of the time, just because that can be kind of blah. You know, this is a cute way to kind of accent things without having to use an entire full length worth of tinsel. Will kind of take a more close-up video so that you guys can see like what this looks like more close up, because I know from the angle and with the lighting that you're getting right now, it's really not the full picture. It's actually very pretty with the frost on the cranberries and the frost and that iridescent tinsel, and then those little kind of patches of silver. It really does look pretty, and I think that it's enough. So I don't want to overdo it too much. I do have like some pine cones. I don't think that I'm going to be using them. I do have some red candles, which I actually might put on. But before I do that, I kind of want to see what everything looks like with the lights first that are white and blue. Again, matching that whole icy theme that I have going on in my home. I mean, we'll see what it looks like. And if it looks kind of odd, then I may just have to put these lights elsewhere. I guess it just really depends on how it looks. So we will find out now. All right, you guys, so this is the final result. Stockings included, snowflake lights, little icicles, and my poinsettia there at the bottom.